Friday, February 23rd. It's about 6:30 p.m. at night, and I'm heading out to Portage Lake Campground for a little overnighter in the van. Temperature right now says it's 48 degrees outside, so it's not too terribly cold. So I figured I'd head out to do a little overnighter and see what's going on out there. So I was hoping that a little ill prepared for this trip. Kind of a last minute little gig, and it's just running solo. Didn't even bring the dog on this one, and I'm hoping that I find some firewood in some of these fire pits that maybe, late in the season somebody left. So because I didn't bring any, so I'm hoping I can scavenge some up. So we'll see what happens. We'll check up with you in a little bit here. Well, I made it here to the campground, no problem. And I think I already found the site that I'm gonna get, number 25. But right now I'm kind of driving around and looking for some firewood. I've already found a few pieces, and I found some stuff that I can walk back and get. So I stopped at a party store on the way, and they didn't have any firewood, which is no problem. I was just gonna buy a couple of bundles just in case they didn't have anything. But I always find something when I come to the campground, right? There's always firewood. I mean, some of the best stuff to get's the half burnt stuff out of the pit already. It's fairly already dried out and ready to roll. So just a big ass ugly possum. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff. This buzzer's driving me crazy. So nobody's here. When I pulled in, there was one guy pulling out. I was towing a camper, and now we got somebody that's just kind of looks like they're driving around the thing, and I'm going the wrong way here. Hopefully it's not DNR. Still going the wrong way here, but yeah, it looks like we'll take this spot here. I think I've been at this one before, actually. I do believe I was at this site before. So number 25. Let me go fill out some paperwork, pay my 20 bucks, and be all legit. Get back to you after I get set up. Alright, I know the lighting is horrible out here, so I'm not going to shoot a whole bunch of video, but I'm going to show you what I scavenged out here, wood-wise. So I picked this spot because it already had a little abundance of wood in there. That was kind of going to get me started, a few good pieces there. Then I went around and checked the pits that are around my campground or campsite. I did quite a bit of walking, but got all this going. So that's just what I found here in the dark. Also found this jug, which I've already bought 3 cans just like this. I think they're called Reliant or Resilient or something like that. They're at I think I got at Gander Mountain 6 liter or 6 gallon. So looks brand damn new, but I'll check it out and see what the deal is with that. I bought 3 of them just like it. This one's green. The ones I bought were gray, and I was going to use 2 of the 2 gray ones for my fresh and 1 of the gray for my gray water tank. But if this one doesn't leak, I'll just use this one for my gray water and keep the 3 new ones I bought for fresh. Since I don't know what this was used for, I wouldn't want to drink out of it. And I just took had one of these heavy duty trash bags here, and I use that like a sack to go gather all the wood out of the fire pits. So that's what I did. So I'm glad that party store didn't have any firewood, because I'd have spent 10 bucks, and didn't need to. This took me about 40 minutes or so. So we'll get a fire going, see how it goes. Got a little bit of fire going down here. Not breaking any records, but we're getting there. Didn't cost nothing so far though. See what we get. I got it going a little bit. Not doing awesome, but we are definitely making some smoke. Alright. Let's say for not spending any money on wood tonight, we did pretty good. Got a nice little fire going. That'll burn for a couple hours at least. Got that big old log in there. That'll still be there in the morning, but not bad for free. Well, it's not too bad. I just checked the temperature outside, and it's 41 degrees. Feels a little chillier than that, I'm not gonna lie. But got this little electric heater going on in here, and it is plenty warm in here. So doing a clean hoodie and some sweatpants, and got my wool socks on. And internet's pretty good here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little. Internet's good here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little surfing online, watch a couple YouTube videos or something. So bed is oh, it's not too hard. Usually when it's got that memory foam, when it's cold, that thing's like a brick, but it's pretty soft now, so that means I'm gonna be nice and warm tonight. So all right, cool. Well, it's not too late. It's only about 10:30, so watch me a couple of videos, call it a night, and see what happens in the morning. So check you in the morning. Peace. Can you see me? A little blurry. It's probably me with no glasses on. It's probably clear. But just got up, slept great last night. As usual, I always sleep great in the van. And it's about 7:30 in the morning. And last night I crawled in here. Like I said, it was about 40, I think it was 41 degrees last night. And this electric heater, it kept it totally warm in here. I was fine. I slept under the comforter in the back, and no additional blankets, not even under the sheets. I did have sweatpants on, sweatshirt, hoodie, and my winter socks, which might have been a little bit overkill. I wasn't cold, I wasn't hot. I guess it was, it was just right. My porch wasn't too hot, my porch wasn't too cold. It was just right, little bear said. But I wanted to get out in the van and do an overnighter when it was colder. A couple of weeks ago we had some temperatures that were, man, it was in the teens. It was real cold. We had some sub-zero days, and I wanted to get out and do an overnighter, come here, and I come to this place because this state park's open in the winter, and I got electricity, so I can cheat and plug in and run the electric heater. That's the big thing about coming here. And it would probably be, good in hot summer, so I could plug in and run a fan too. That's just until I get the solar set up with the roof vents and the fantastic fans or max fan or whatever I decide to put in. I can run off solar and battery, so hopefully this summer I can get that squared away. But I wouldn't expect that this would really work out all that great. I've done some backpacking and cold weather camping with my cousin, where it was like 17 degrees or something. We were out camping in tents, hiked in at Picnic Recreation Area, hiked in the winter in the snow, and packed our tents and slept in sleeping bags, and we survived that. So I know I wouldn't have an issue being in 15 degree or colder weather here, but it wouldn't be really warm. And probably the one fact is that this is a window van, so it's not like if it was just a cargo van with no windows, I could insulate all the walls and the ceiling better, and it would hold in the heat. But I really don't plan on surviving in some cold temperatures in this thing. I wanted windows so I can have better scenic views of sunsets and sunrises and all that other stuff, and it doesn't make you feel as claustrophobic as it would in a regular cargo van. I like the windows. So that's the downside of camping or overnighting in 0 degree weather. The windows are are not gonna do very well. Yeah, you can put on the insulation with the gray bubble wrap stuff. Can't think of it right now, but and I've got the insulators for the front windows of privacy. You know, these things here, you know, for the front and side windows. But I didn't put those on last night. But yeah, so like I said, it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna probably brush my teeth and you know, drink some of my water. I stopped and bought a gallon of water last night, and I didn't drink any, so I'm gonna start working on that today. And I brought 4 bananas. I ate one last night. So the cost was about $20 and some fuel to get here, which is no big deal. I'd have burnt fuel anyway. So $20, a gallon of water, and some lotto tickets, which I should check those because I could be a millionaire right now. That'd be great. Versus in the past, you know, I would have bought, you know, a few bundles of firewood, and I'd have bought a bunch of beer, and you know, I'd have had to worry about some other stuff. So, which I haven't had beer or anything like that. 3-4 months, something like that now. Every bit of 3 months, 3.5 months. And diet-wise, I'm switched over to a raw vegan diet, which is really working out great for me. So I enjoy that. So the bananas are going to work. All I need some bananas this morning. Don't need anything else. No eggs, no bacon, no toast, no donuts, none of that other stuff. Nothing processed, nothing out of a box. My normal routine in the morning is definitely in my NutriBullet is spinach, kale, bananas, some hemp seeds, flax seeds, and you know, maybe some strawberries or blueberries or something like that. But that is the core of my every single morning routine. But I didn't feel like bringing the NutriBullet, so I just went for some bananas and some water this morning. So I'm going to take a walk around, check out the campground during the day. And, you know, I explored quite a bit last night just to gather up enough firewood, which, you know, I had a great fire cranking last night. It didn't cost me nothing. It just took me 45 minutes, maybe an hour of walking around and gathering wood. I had this big heavy-duty contractor trash bag that I just threw over my shoulder and walked up and down the lane here and hit all the fire pits and little pieces of unburnt wood and all that stuff. I gathered it up and brought it back and had me a nice little pile of wood. So I had a free fire last night. So back to my $20 is what it cost me. Yeah, so alright, let me get my teeth brushed and get changed and go for a walk. As you can see, all that wood burned down last night. So that I was putting on some good heat for a while. And there's that water jug that I found, which it's just like the other 3 gray ones I bought. So I'll clean that up and check it out, see if it leaks. And as you can see, I'm the only one here. Checked all these fire pits in this proximity here for wood last night, and then I went all the way down that road checking those pits. So I got a little exercise last night. There's the trash bag that I used. Gather all the wood. There's the lake. Here are I want to say loons. I'm not for sure. I'm not a bird guy, but I think those are loons. Could be wrong. Somebody knows, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a little walk this morning, check things out. Here you can kind of see how I leveled out the van last night. So it's on a little bit of an angle, and so I just put it up on a couple blocks in the front there, and that leveled it out pretty good. So not bad. Pretty level. It's nice just to get out, do a little bit of walk this morning. So I'm basically going to walk the entire park and just get a little bit of exercise. Wish I had one of those little step meter things see how many steps I've been getting in. So, but I walked. Well, there's a cabin over there. I don't know if you can make that out. There's a cabin, and I walked down to the edge of this road yesterday. The van's up over this hill past the bathhouse at the other end of the park. So that's how far I walked last night to gather some wood. There was somebody that just pulled out of this campsite right over here. A couple guys in a Jeep. I don't know if they pitched a tent or slept in the van or in the Jeep. Not sure what they did there, but if it's a little chilly in the morning, that'll usually get you moving. So, all right, I'm gonna go see, keep walking and seeing what I'm seeing. It says right now it feels like it's 37 degrees out. I'd probably agree with that. It's not bad. It's kind of nice. Here's the other bathhouse here. So they've got one at the this end of the park, and then one on this side, and I'm parked on the other side of that bathhouse there. They got a Portage on at this side because the bathhouses are closed up for the winter. There's no water. They only have electricity. Got to bring in your own water, and they provide a outhouse, which is good enough. All right, let's keep walking. Here they provide the gray water and drinking water and a dump station. Water's closed for the winter. They got a little sign here that tells you it maybe temporary shut off during water, but you can dump your tanks. You're welcome to do that. So and then they got the recycle and garbage over here. So you got recycle and trash over here. Yeah. All right. A little bit of snow left. Not gonna hurt my feelings when that's gone. Here's the ranger station when you pull in, but it's usually closed this time of the year. So just do self check-in. I think they upped the prices, so 30 amps 20 and 15 amps 24. I thought it said it was 30 bucks. Yeah, just 24 for 50. Okay. Which I don't know if my site's a 30 or 50, but I'm just using 15 amps. So, but fill out the little registration tag there, drop it in the slot, and you're all good to go. That's all it takes. Self-registered. Leaving the the office now. I'm gonna head all the way up to the road where they have the entrance to the park, and show you a quick sign of that. So I did realize one thing. In the last couple of videos that I made here, I was calling this Proud Lake, and it's actually Portage Lake. So I'm gonna have to go back and retitle those videos. I get those two confused. I almost got confused again when I was coming to this one. I couldn't remember what the hell the name of it was. They're not too far from each other. They're both an hour from the house, but one's closed for the winter and one's open. That kind of narrows it down. So Portage is open and Proud's closed for the winter. So all right, I'm gonna head up to the entrance here. Be careful coming down the entrance because it is a turtle crossing. Slow her down. And here's the entrance sign to the park when you pull in. If you punch in Portage Lake State Park, it may not take you right to this road. It kind of wanted to detour me to another entrance because this is a big recreation area. But this is the entrance to the campground. Last night when I crawled in the van and said I was going to watch a couple YouTube videos, man, I didn't watch it. Probably not even 10 minutes of one, probably less than that. And I just kind of turned off the iPad, rolled over, and that was it. Kind of looked out the window and watched the fire going outside for a little bit, and man, I was out cold. Got out once during the night to use the bathroom, and I've got my own onboard jug for that. I learned that from the old backpacking days when You're winter backpacking, man. Last thing you want to do is get out that warm sleeping bag and go outside to use the bathroom. And last thing I want to do is get out of the van when it's cold. So use the jug. But, yeah, it's all right, man. Getting a nice little walk in this morning. Feels pretty good. It's 8:30, a little after 8:30. So I've gotten up, brushed my teeth, had a little water, gone for a little walk, and they've got another section of this campground with the park, like kids playground, picnic area, boat launch. I'm gonna go check out all that stuff. So give me a nice little walk in this morning. And I should have brought Max. But it was kind of wet out, and he had to stay on a leash. But yeah, I don't know if it was gonna rain or not. It said it was only 10% chance or something like that. So I left him at home. Maybe next time, dog. Maybe next time. So when you pull in here, go past the office here, and if you go straight ahead's the boat launch area. And if you hang a first right at this stop sign right here, go to the stop sign, hang a right immediately, and follow that around. That's the campground there. Straight ahead's the boat launch. So that's where I'm heading now, down to the boat launch. As you continue right, this road's closed. That'll go down to the beach, which is a little cut path that'll take you back to the campground, which I'll go down there in a little bit. Sign that says beach to the right. And how they got disc golf here. I've been wanting to get into disc golf. I want to get into something. And this way here is to the boat launch. So I'm gonna take a walk down there. I doubt anybody's out. I'm sure the water, it's not frozen at this point, but we'll check it out. This area here, they got the organized campground for the kiddies, maybe the Boy Scouts or something like that, or Girl Scouts or whatever. See, they got a fire ring out there. Let's go take a peek. Looks like I see some wood. Oh yeah, nice little jackpot of some wood there. Yeah, if I had the wagon, I'd have loaded that up, man. That's a little gold mine there for the free wood. I'd even yank them logs out of there that are half burnt. To keep that in mind when I come back. And they got the outhouses here. So, got a few spots for them to hang out. See if any of these other ones got any wood by it. Couple little pieces, oh yeah. Freebies, I like that. So, it's a nice little area. Nice for the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Cub Scouts, whatever it might be. Nice and open, pitch some tents. So, alright, keep it moving. Here they got the disc golf, which is kind of cool. And say hole number 1 here. Must start off on the concrete, I guess. 261 feet, little dog leg to the left. Yeah, I can see the basket. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's down there to the left. Looks like there's another spot there. So that'd be cool. Maybe one day. Looks like they got a little practice, like a putting green here. You could use this basket here. Okay, the Waterloo Picnic hiking trail, which me and my cousin have done this several times. And we used to always, over in this area in Picnic, or way over here, we never hiked that distance. I don't know what the mileage is, but it's serious. We used to go to Crooked Lake. No, I'll take that back. Blind Lake. Used to go to Blind Lake. I don't see that on there. So yeah, cool. Little hiking adventure there for you. There's the boat ramp. Looks like there's quite a bit of ice out there, but it's got to be getting real thin. And the picnic area. So let's just And the beach is up here, and the campground's over that way. Let's work our way over there. There's the beach in the sheltered pavilion, and you could probably see way off in the distance over there is the van. So that's a short walk to the for the campground. Be able to come over here and enjoy the beach if you wanted to on a nice hot day. So it's a nice area. Take a walk down here. Nice little beach area with some barbecue grills. Imagine that's nice in the summer. They got grills all over the place, so come down here and do some grilling. That's what you want to do. Not sure if this trail dead ends here. I'm going to take a walk, but I know this one snakes all the way up and around on the other side of the I think it used to be a concession house, then back around to the campground. So I'm gonna see what this goes to. It looks like that's it, the end of the road. Literally. Stopped right here. Alright, cool. Alright, well, just so I can say it, it's my first day at the beach. Oh boy, what do we got coming in here? Whoa, let's go check those guys out. So as I was saying, first day at the beach. Spring's right around the corner. And that being said, make my first little visit to the beach. So, you're not going to find me in a swimming trunk or without a winter hat, but cool. Here they got a nice little play area, which is not far from the beach. And pretty much connected to the campground right at the end of this trail. So almost back to the van. Alright, this path brings us right back to the campground. So if you were camped right here, this one, you could damn near watch your kids play right there if you wanted to at the playground. Well, that kind of wraps up a little tour of the Portage Lake campground. It's pretty nice. I don't think I've ever been here in the summertime. Only a couple times in the winter, but it's pretty nice. So, and basically, like I said, I really just come here because it's open for one, and two, it's got electricity, so I can cheat and plug in my electric heater. But so I'm not a big fan of the propane heaters, because of the amount of moisture. You know, you get your buddy heater and it kicks out all kinds of moisture in the van. I don't really care for that. I just saw a chipmunk or squirrel run underneath my van. Oh, yeah, son of a bitch was up in there. There he goes. He's up on the tire or something. But yeah, so that's what I like about here. And it's only an hour from the house. It's nice and close. So I'm gonna eat a couple of bananas here, drink some water, and that'll probably be about it. Get this day underway. Alright, getting hungry. I got me 3 bananas for breakfast. Not quite my usual. Usually it's a smoothie, but this will definitely work. Wish I had some almond butter. I like getting the raw almond butter and spooning it with this. Or even better yet, which is probably going to sound gross, but get you a big romaine lettuce leaf. Slice a banana in half, or put a whole banana in it if you want. Some raw almond butter. Put some dates in there. Man, that's good stuff. And I sprinkled some hemp seeds in there. That's the bomb. So I just looked up that water jug online. It's like, I don't know, $12.99 to $15, you know, a couple different sites. So the way I look at it, not that I was shopping for one, but today only cost me $5 to camp at this place because they got me a $15 jug for free. So cool. So I hope you enjoyed the video and a little tour of Portage Lake State Park Campground. I think it's a nice facility. I've been here a few times. And whether you're looking for a winter trip or a summer trip, this place is open all year round. So hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you next time on A Big Transit Adventure. Peace.